Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. So, I have been working over here getting these smart platings made. I have got, as we can see, that's 800, 950. I need 1,000. This is working on the last stack right now, but we're going to grab all of these and we're going to go put them over here. Now, I have set up a manufacturer and a couple of those industrial storages to lead into it. And this guy is currently set up to make modular engines. I need 500 of these in the old space elevator there. So, we're going to bop that in. We're going to bop that in. We still need motors. I'm going to need to get more rubber. And, of course, I need to load in more of the steel plating. Now, I don't know how this works yet. Oh, okay. I thought this would be 4 things. Let's, disassemble this real quick. And all those. Let's instead see about maybe... Well, let's leave that one. Let's see if we can put down the regular storage containers. Oh, I need plates and rods. Okay. Let's see if we can stack 4 of those instead, because that'll be a little bit better. Now, of course, I emptied my inventory out of a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to have to see if I can find any of these things. Rods, those are good. Plates, there we go. Alright, let's see if we have enough to stack 4 of these. I don't want to clutter my inventory up too much. Let's see. Where were we? Storage container. Encroaching on another clearance. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to get rid of that. Alright, I'll just put it back in a moment. Let's bop this guy down. Alright. 1 there. 2. 3. And 4. Okay, I can in fact do that. And let's get the belts back how I had them. Just kind of going in like that. And you're asking, it's only 3 parts. Why are you doing 4? Too steep. Really? It was fine before. Oh, wait a minute. No. Why are you saying you're... You know what? We'll hold off on that one. We'll get that one in a moment. Let's start by putting all of these parts in there. All those. I've got a bunch of these other things, too. But the answer to that question is the fact that after we're done with this one, we are going to need to make this part, and that uses 4. So that'll be a thing that exists. That takes 15. My brain said 75 was right for some reason, and I think I was wrong. That is way wrong. I don't know where I came up with 75. I'll do the math later. Obviously, this is going to take the majority, if not the entirety, of this episode just to get this done. These modular engines. But let's take a quick look here. This is still building stuff. That's up to 29. Now we need rubber. Let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of rubber. Let's move all of these. Hey, I said move all of the... No. That spot, thank you. Oh, it does have a sort, but I don't know if it's going to sort the way I want to, so I'm not going to risk it. Most of these games, for whatever reason, their, default sorting is terrible. So I just do not trust default sorting at all anymore. Alright, here we are. Let's grab all of that. We'll allow that stuff to start processing again. Let's hope that nothing powers down. It has been a while, but I know I am kind of getting near the limits of things again. Let's take a look. Yeah, You can see it spiking up there. It did spike up high enough to trip once while I was getting all those things made. But I have no idea what did it. Oh, and we're going to need to do something else too. We'll be back to that in a moment. Let's get all of this rubber in here. And then we're going to need those little engines. Alright, you. We'll just put all this. I didn't do a number on this. I can always pull this stuff back out again if there's too much. And if there's not, then I'm probably going to have to put more in afterwards anyway. Now, I'm going to need 1,000 of these engines as well, and I don't think I'm anywhere near that. I think I'm probably up around 600 or 700. So, like I said, it's going to be a bit, but that's mostly because things are being slow. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, and yeah, so we're at about 675 or so. Let's just grab, so that'll be 650. So we're gonna need, and we'll try to remember this, another 350. So we're gonna be 350 short of the number we need. But this should be the correct things to at least get this kind of going. And there we go. And this should kick on. I hear it kicking on. It is making modular engines. Alright, now we can let that do its thing for a little bit while we start looking at some of these other things. Now, as you can see, I've got one stack of this versatile framework in my inventory. And we're going to come up here. I have actually removed the belt between these two because this guy's full. We're going to take all of those. And as you recall, I said we were going to need 2 stacks beyond. Now, I had 1 stack in my inventory. We have another stack here. We're going to kick this into standby. Bam. That should be all the remaining versatile frameworks we need to complete this stage of the project. Should be. Now, this is more than this container can hold. So we're going to have to stand here a little bit while we wait for it to do its thing. Just a little bit. And there we go. All right. Look at them go in. Bam. All right. That number is going up. We're working on the modular engines. Now, we do need to start working on the adaptive control units as well. Now, that will be getting done as soon as the modular engines are done. I chose to do those first because there's more of them. This one... All right, okay, so this makes 2. All right, this recipe makes 2. So, if we need 100, that means we need to do this 50 iterations. So, 15, right, 15 times 5. So that'd be 30 is 260, 75. That's where I got 75 from. It's 750 is what I need. Okay. I got the 75 because I forgot that I needed to add a 0 afterwards. Alright, so we're going to need a whole lot more of these. But that's okay, because we should be able to do exactly what I was doing over there. Right, yeah. So you give me those. And we're going to say, right like that. And you know what? We're just going to stick these right in here so that it'll, build it up to a stack of 50. And I'll just kind of keep doing that in the background as we go. Now, speaking of, we have one more stack of that plating to get before we are done. And I think this should be done now. Oh, there it is. All right, so we're going to put this machine in standby. We're going to do that. We're actually going to grab these rotors as well. And we're going to go over here before we go put this plating in. Because we don't need this plating until we have enough motors to match. But I've got 70 more of these rotors, and it just so happens that rotors are the thing we are lacking right here. Bam. There's some more rotors. All right. So there's that. We can go put this back in the the thing, quote unquote, because I'm not thinking about what the heck was that. There's really, you're stuck there. Get out of here. There. Better. Whoop. Don't want to fall off that. Okay. So you're doing that. You are still going in and there at high speed. Right, we needed that. I want that one out. There we go. We need to take these smart plates and stick them there. There we go. All right. So now all that's left on this is a bit of time and some additional motors. Unless we need to put more rubber in because I didn't math the rubber. But we'll just figure that out afterwards. Now, what all do we need for the other remaining part? Obviously, we have those other things, that other project part going in. So that's fine. Oh, looks like we're almost done with those frameworks. Let's see. We got 10 of those per. Wow. Okay, so if it's 50 iterations, that means we need 500 of them. 50 iterations of 2 means we need 100 of each of those. All right, that's not too bad. We can probably get started on those. Only 100? Wow, okay. So that means... Actually, you know what? Let's go grab those computers. Actually, hang on. Before we get too much further into this, let's take a quick look over here. See what we might need for some more research. So we've got... I want to see this. All right, we can't do that yet. This we can do. Oops. Let's go through these boxes. I had some of this stuff. That's 1,000 of that. I need 5 of the organs. 5. 5 of you. 2,000 of you. We can get that going. That is inflated pocket dimension. Yeah, alright. 5 minutes on that. That's fine. Speaking of the pocket dimension, let's take a quick look. Alright. So let's see. 1,000 computers, huh? Or not 1,000. 500. 100. 100 computers. Man, my brain already. Woo, doggy. Alright, so we need 100 computers. We've probably got that already. Oh, yeah, we have that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We are going to actually throw you into standby so that you're not sucking up more of those circuit boards. Now, this will still basically back stuff, but that's okay. So we're going to grab 100 of you. We're going to go put you into that last container. The one that we don't have hooked all the way up yet. Gonna get this done. Alright, so you two can go in there. We're gonna move you guys up here so that you're a little out of the way. Alright, so that will be ready to go once that's done. Which will still be a while yet, granted, but... So we need... Man, another 350 of those motors. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. Not in a timely fashion, at least. Alright, so let's go back over here. I know, I just ran away from there. Now I'm running straight back to it. I need... to see what else I need. Alright, so... It is... Yeah, look at that. Those are done. Nice. Alright, so it's 100 of the heavy frameworks and 500 of the circuit boards. All right, let's do that. Oh, you know what? While I'm thinking, we are going to pop over here, and I'm going to grab these power shards out, because we shouldn't need any more of these things ever. Barring it winding up needing for a tier, but they have never needed a project part for a tier, so we should never need those again. But what we do need is to get some of these guys done a little bit quicker. Yeah, you guys. So let's throw all three of you in there and hope we don't blow a circuit. Bam. Alright. 6.2 parts per minute. That's actually faster than the plating. Alright, you are still pumping out those. That's not too bad. How are you doing? Alright, let's move you down there. Let's wait till we have at least 150. And we will start moving that. Alright, what about over someplace else? What else do we need? What else do we need? That is a good question. Oh, right, I was looking for these guys. You. Okay. I needed 500, did I say? Did I say 500? Okay. There's 500. That was way easier than I thought. Do. Alright. You know what? I'm going to stick these in here for the moment as well, just to keep the parts together. Alright, so we need 100 of those heavy frameworks. We're almost done with that. All we're really waiting on now is those other things. Alright, let's see. Here's where our heavy frameworks are. We need 100. I have more than 100. We'll go stick these in here as well. We might not actually need to do too much of the other bits. We might just be able to fake it. Alright, there's that. Whee! Let's go ahead and help some things along here. You should have... Oh, you've not got many. Yeah. Alright, I was gonna grab some rotors to help move things along, but that's apparently not a thing. How is this going here? Those are still... You know what? Let's shove you in there. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna come over here. Oh, this isn't really gonna help, is it? Because that's off the same screw line, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I was gonna grab the smart plates out of there to fill that up, to speed that along, so I'd be able to grab screws out of there. But this is literally the screws that are being used for the ones that are already connected to the line, so that's not really gonna help. Okay, maybe not. It was a thought. It was a thought. I'm trying to speed things along here. I'd like to actually get, you know, some stuff done during the episode. Now, you, on the other hand... You... Ah, it's because of the modular frames. So the modular frames are getting used for the framework, and it has seriously backed up that process. So let's shove you, as many of you in there as we can. Wait for a couple of cycles. Hopefully let this thing go a little bit quicker. And I should probably go check on that other thing as well, because I'll bet that there's 50 there by now. Alright, you... Yep, 50. So that's 100. We need 750 of those. That's going to probably be mostly the work of in between episodes. Oh, but we do want to see how we're doing on engines. Those are the thing we're waiting on. Ugh, so slow. Why are you so slow? You are just so terribly, terribly slow. Because you aren't getting enough rotors. That's ultimately what the problem is with that line, is it's not getting enough rotors. Because I only make rotors in two places. The one that goes there and this one right here. Oh, come on. We're going to haul this over here. And maybe I'll go grab myself some more fuel. I'm almost out of jetpack fuel. Which would slow down the production of circuit boards, but that doesn't really matter at the moment. What am I doing? Where am I going? Why am I in this handbasket? Alright. You guys, in there. Go. Make more. Make more of those happen. Now, mind you, the other thing is super slow, so that's not that big a deal. But we're going to feather our way over here. Grab this. Call that good. Now I have plenty of jetpack fuel again. Pressing onward. Ooh, we have all these screws here. Is there a backup? It looks like there is. There we go. That's a full stack. Now, instead of put it at that one, I'm going to see if I can get the one that's actually feeding the line to go a little quicker. That might help, right? Maybe? Kinda, sorta? Getting there. This will cause a little bit of a back stuff to happen there. So we'll have more to replace it for longer. Theoretically. And this should get it going. Yeah, see, it was down at like 60% production. So now it should be up to 100% production for a little while. That should help. Quote unquote. Alright. How we... Whoa. I bumped against my keyboard. I'm like, why did that happen? That happened because you're an idiot. Alright. So we need 350 more. So if I actually would just grab 100, it'll just be another 250. That'll be good, right? Because that'll mean I'll have 750 in there. That's kind of a good number to remember, right? Oh, so slow, though. Oh, look at it. Just barely go. Boop. And we're down to 1. And we're waiting for that one to show up. Speeding the lines up aren't going to help because it's a matter of there just not being enough. Oh, there was actually one on the line. Okay. There's just not enough coming out is the problem. Them getting here faster isn't going to have them be produced any faster. Now, if there was like a solid line like this and they just weren't moving quick enough, that'd be a different story. Oh, so slow. So slow. Why are you so slow? Why is everything so slow? Come on. We'll grab those. Everything is slow. Just throw some of those in. You're only up to 17. Alright. Let's go check on our research. It's probably been 5 minutes. I haven't been paying that close of attention. But we're almost out of episode. Now, it's, almost out of episode, and we've gotten quite a bit accomplished, honestly. It doesn't seem like much, but it actually is quite a bit. Alright, so we need... Not that. It's the quartz thing. This is the thing. Now, the problem is, I don't have the quartz for that. So, shall we ping for quartz? Can we ping for quartz? We can. Where is quartz? We've got like 5 minutes. Almost 5 minutes. Somewhere is there quartz? Does quartz nodes exist? Whew. Those are a long way off. I think that's longer than I actually want to travel. At least during the episode. I don't know if I can make that during the episode even. Wow. Wow. Let's just keep going. It was this direction, towards the tunnel. Wow. Look at how long this is taking for that fast ping. There we go. That's a kilometer. It's over a kilometer away. I couldn't tell you what a kilometer is. I know it's less than a mile. Didn't I kill that thing? Could have swore I killed that thing. Let's ping again. Do do do. Do do do. Whee. $600. Alright, so what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna find our way to this node, and we'll probably call it an episode. You know what? I'm a dummy. I should have brought the thing to actually make a miner. Oops. That's okay. We'll grab some, head back, probably. Oh, man. You know what? I am not really equipped for this, am I? Can I get up there? The answer to that question is no. No, I cannot. Alright, so let's see. Is there a... Where's my ping? There, 400. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't bring enough stuff. Alright, never mind. Scrap that. We'll figure it out later. This looks like it's going to be another instance of needing to find my way via concrete. Uh-oh. Ooh, a little bit of stutter. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that out somehow. Alright, so we're going to have a quick run back. But this is basically going to do it for the episode. I'll go ahead... I think maybe I'll try and find that node. And we will try and get the parts we need between episodes. Man, I am not looking forward to the amount of time I'm going to have to put in between episodes here. That is really going to ruin my day. Because it's pretty much all just sit and wait for things to be done. Ugh. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.